Dave Scott, Hub Media. I'm great to be joined by Christy from Senior Support Services. She's the volunteer and fundraiser coordinator for Haldimand, Norfolk. It's been a while since we talked. How are you keeping, Christy?
I am good. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. You sent me some information last month, and I want to touch base right away on it because it's a couple fundraisers you got coming up. One in Haldimand, one in Norfolk, both involving Domino's. So what could be better? Pizza and helping out seniors, right? So
Yeah,
can you explain what's going on there?
Yeah, so we are very happy that Domino's has partnered with us. So the Caledonia Dunville location there in Haldimand, and then the Simcoe and Port Dover location here in Norfolk. So they are doing a dough raiser fundraiser for us in June. So that'll be taking place on Wednesday, June 26th. And it's going to be all day. And what they're doing is if you buy a free topping large pizza, so that comes to $12, they will donate $5 back to Senior Support Services. So to access that, you have to use our code. So we have the code DGH1 for one pizza, and then DGH2 for two, and then 3 for 3. You can use that code, or if you just go in and say that you want to support the dough raiser for senior support, they'll just add it on right there. And then they'll be donating the money back to help our programs and services within Haldimand, Norfolk. So we're really happy to be partnering with them, and hopefully it takes place yearly at those 4 locations. So yeah, go get your pizza, support some seniors. You don't have to cook that night. Great all around.
That's right. And there's a separate night in Haldimand and a separate night in Norfolk. And I think the date you gave was the Norfolk dates. So
it's
folks,
happening at all 4 on the.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Excellent. So get out, get a pizza,
Yeah.
and help out where you can, and sort of explain to folks what the money goes to. Like you said, it helps Senior Support Services. You guys got a wealth of programs. Sort of give the folks some ideas where this money would be spent possibly.
Yeah, so our programs here at Senior Support Services are offered to residents of all of Haldimand and Norfolk. So we have a lot. We got Meals on Wheels is our biggest one. We do frozen and hot meals that get delivered right to clients' homes. Transportation, so we have volunteer drivers as well as wheelchair accessible vans. That can be transportation for getting to medical appointments, doing errands, getting to social activities. We have volunteer visiting. We have telephone reassurance. We have 3 adult day program locations throughout Haldimand and Norfolk, one in Denville, one in Hagersville, and one here in Simcoe. We have our diners program. So that's a monthly social lunch that happens throughout all of Haldimand and Norfolk, different towns, different days of the month. That's just kind of a chance for people to get together, have a good meal, get some entertainment. We have safety at home. So that's where we have someone go in and do safety at home assessments for things like grab bars, fire alarms, non-slip mats, things like that. And then we have a hospice palliative care outreach program and group support groups. So we have a lot. Yeah, so we do get some funding from the government, but it's nowhere near enough. So all of our fundraising money goes towards supporting all of those efforts.
That's so cool. We've got to do, you and I got to do sometime a couple shorts just so we can put them out so people can see what programs do, because that's like that list just goes on. And to support seniors, like, can you give me an idea too of the age range like for that? Because I don't even know what a senior is anymore. Does that make sense as far as age range?
Yes. So with us here, you need to be for seniors over the age of 60. So once you turn 60, you can join us as a client. We also service any adult in Haldimand or Norfolk who's living with a disability.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so mental or physical disability, you can join us as a client as well. To use any of our services, you have to be a client. So for that, what we do is we would reach out to your local office. We have one in Dunville, Caledonia, Hagersville, and here in Simcoe. You'd reach out, and then a program manager for the town that you live in would go out to your home, meet with you, do an intake. Then you're considered a client with us, and you're able to access any of our services or programs.
And I've heard good things about the Meals on Wheels. I have a few friends that use that, and it's, you know what? You don't realize how much of a lifesaver it is for folks maybe living on their own. And, there's just, sometimes they just can't prepare the meals, or there's not, And what you guys do, it's supplying that service. It really makes life a little easier and helps them get through the day and eat properly as well, which is
Yeah,
paramount
all
to
of
keeping your
the
health.
Meals on Wheels are well-balanced, affordable meals. Our
Yep.
hot meals, those are delivered, depends on where you are in Haldimand or Norfolk, but it's Monday to Friday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And they're delivered hot at the lunch hour. And we also have our frozen meals, which are great. So those come in packs of 7. They get delivered bi-weekly, so you can order them in bulk, just put them in the freezer. So we have some people who depend on the meals every day at the noon hour, and that's what they're eating. But we also have people who they'll just buy the frozen meals to have them on hand, whether they're sick, they're feeling tired, had a recent surgery. They're kind of a great backup option to have as well.
Is there an overall number folks can call, maybe if they want to sign up for a service or even make a donation? Do you guys have a phone number like that?
We do. We have a couple different phone numbers just because we have different offices. But if someone wants to check out our website, so it's www.seniorsupport.ca. All of the individual office locations numbers are listed there. And you just call whichever office you live closest to.
Okay, cool. And that's an important element that we got to remember, that a lot of folks, they need to have those programs available to help in the home. And like you said, even like things like fire safety, just making sure you're prepared and aware. I mean, I don't want to get too caught in because all your programs are really cool, but you've got so much on the go. I want to talk a bit more about the Greens of Renton. That day's coming up soon, is it not?
Yes. So the Greens at Renton Golf Course, located just over here outside of Simcoe, they're having a really awesome community day. So they held one last year. So this is going to be their second one, and they're hoping to do it annually. So it is taking place on Tuesday, June 11th. They have tea times from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. So you can sign up either as an individual or with a team. It's $70 to enter, and it includes 9 holes of golf. And this day is a fundraiser for local charities. So they are actually supporting 27 charities through this day. All the funds are going right back into the community. So there's going to be 27 charities. So they have 3 rounds there, each with 9 holes. And at each hole, a charity will be hosting a different interactive game. Each game has a prize at the end. So there's going to be a ton of prizes. And then they also do a silent auction where all the money goes right back to charity.
It's cool. 27 charities. That's so cool, right? Big difference in the community when you're able to do that. You guys, though, don't you guys have your own golf tournament, though? Isn't it coming up in the fall?
We do. So we are holding our annual Daisy Classic golf tournament, which is also at the Greens at Renton. So that's taking place on Tuesday, September 10th. For that, we're doing tee time starting at 12. It'll be $135 per golfer. So you can sign up individually or as a team. It includes 18 holes of golf with a cart, a barbecue lunch, ton of prizes, silent auction, and then we're also doing a 50-50 as part of that golf tournament. And the 50-50, we are going to start selling tickets hopefully beginning of July, selling them all summer with the draw being of golf tournament. So we're going to be at a ton of local events. We're going to be at the fairs. We're going to be at the markets selling those tickets to hopefully build up the jackpot.
You're always busy. Every time I talk to you, you've got so much stuff on the go. But like you said, you need to make that revenue because you get a little bit of support from the government, but that's not enough for the amount of programs. And I don't think people realize, I don't know if you have it on hand, but the amount of clients you guys already support in Haldimand, Norfolk is a big number. Do you know that off by chance? Do you know what that would roughly be?
We're over 2,500 active clients. So
really?
2,500 individuals using our services.
That's so cool. Anything else you got to add? Because you just give me all this information. I always like it when you come on because you just, hey, Dave, look at all this we got going on. It's kind of crazy.
Lots going on. We're always looking for volunteers. A lot of our programs are volunteer based. So if you're looking to get involved in the community, we got a ton of different programs that you can get involved with. The great thing about our volunteer program is we have a program manager for each area. So they work with all of our volunteers one-on-one to kind of find out schedule, flexibility, what programs you want to be with, and we're really one-on-one between our volunteers and our clients. Another thing is it's spring, summer, so we offer a home maintenance program. So for that, we have what we call our home maintenance brokers. So if you're looking to offer grass cutting or gardening services, you can sign up with us to be a home maintenance broker. We match you with clients who are looking for those types of services, and then you actually get paid by the client. So it's $20 to $25 an hour. We kind of just act as the middleman to get people screened and matched with clients. And there is a lot of clients who are needing grass cutting, gardening, yard cleanup, small repairs, things like that. So we're building a little wait list. So if you're interested in joining, you can reach out.
Incredible, all the stuff you do. And they go to the website probably too. And I think you've got a Haldimand and a Norfolk number. I'm going to double check that. Maybe I can get those two on the screen for folks so they can see. I appreciate you taking the time today. I know you're busy, but keep up the great work. Folks, buy the pizza. The dough raiser's coming. That's an incredible event. That's going to help out a lot of the senior support services as well. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.